We're getting down to crunch time. Just 2 weeks left until the grand finale of the Reinventing Racehorses Trainers Challenge for 2025. Weeks 9 and 10 bring us to the edge, where training hours get shorter, the stakes get higher, and every decision matters. The horses have come so far, but this is where polish meets pressure. Watch closely. The finale is just around the corner, and these last steps will define the journey.
The question for this week is, if you could describe your partnership with your horse in 3 words, what would they be? I think the 3 words that I would choose for Nellie would be trust, growth, and teamwork. I'm going to elaborate on that a little bit. So with trust, I really found that from the start we've built a foundation on the trust. Since she had no previous experience under saddle, I've learned to trust her instincts, and she's had to trust me to guide her through them. So over time, the trust has definitely grown stronger, and it's by far the foundation of everything that we do together. We have trust in one another. Growth, because when we first started, I really wasn't sure how she was going to respond to the new challenges. The first few times that I worked with her, it took a little bit of time for us to really mesh together and understand. But as we work through each step, I've watched her grow more confident and capable every week, every ride. Every day is bringing new progress, whether it's mastering something brand new or just getting comfortable with something unfamiliar. The reason I chose to say teamwork is because we've really become a team. We both contribute to all of the success that we've had. She's very bold, she can be opinionated, and I've learned to work with her energy that she has and not against it. I find that we really complement each other really well, and I have that sense of partnership, and I'm sure she does too, and it makes every achievement that we've had so far really feel so much more rewarding. We went off property this week and we schooled over some obstacles she had never seen before, and she just went over them. She would ask a question, I would answer it, and it was super windy. It was not a very nice day to go off property, but we worked together so well. She was so willing. She had one little spook that you'll see in the video, and it was kind of funny because back previously when we very first started working, if she spooked, she would go to the side. She's not like that anymore. Now if she's unsure, she really trusts me to say, no, it's okay, you're gonna be fine. So she had this little jump, and it was just right on the spot, and she landed in the exact same spot where we were. She didn't take off, she didn't bolt, she didn't do anything. She's just like, oh, okay, everything's fine, I'm fine. And it's been a lot of fun to work with her because every week we're just making new strides. I was really hoping to be able to take her out with some cows this week, but unfortunately we ended up getting rained out. So I'm hoping to be able to do that this coming week, and I'm also hoping to get some video of her over some fences. We've been working on it a little bit. You'll see her pop over a little log. She really has a lot of fun with it. Her canter's coming along. It still needs some work, but it's been great. I really, really like her, and I don't think that I'm going to be able to let her go. We've really meshed well together, and it's just been such a fun experience, and I just really, really have grown to love her. I'm hoping to get video of us over fences next week and to get off property to do the jumping and everything so that you guys can see what she's like off property. We've been working really hard on getting that confidence and stuff at home, and it's really transferred to off property as well. So I'm excited for these last few weeks. Get her off property. Hopefully every video that you guys see will be her off property, and we'll go from there. You will see that my reins are a little bit short. I forgot to take my pony reins off when we went to school off property this week, so that's not going to happen again next week, but you'll see she's maybe a little bit uppity. We had a lot of time off this week, unfortunately. My husband had to have a procedure done, so I was watching the kids all week. Sometimes life gets in the way, and it's the way it is, but Nellie deals so well with time off. Just jump on and go, especially considering how windy and cold, and we ended up getting some rain that afternoon as well, right after I finished riding, and it was a big thunderstorm that we got, so I think she felt it coming, but she really kept her cool, and she was just great. So stay tuned for more videos.
What about this device? Doesn't hurt to get more. Yeah.
This week with Nellie, we worked on over fences actually for the first time. I got everything on video, so you'll see at the very beginning we're a little bit unsure, kind of just guessing where our legs go. But by the very last attempt of putting together a course, we did super well. The only thing that she still struggled with just a little bit was keeping her balance in the one line because it ran downhill. But other than that, she was perfect. She's so smart. We didn't end up getting off property this week the way that I had hoped. We had some difficulty with figuring out kids, and we had a friend pass away, so we had a funeral to go to as well. But she was perfect on property. I'm excited to get her off property to school over some fences. I think that this was a really good first time for her getting over fences at home to hopefully build some confidence for off property. You'll see I was riding her in my Western saddle. My English saddle for jumping has a gullet in it right now that is a wide, so that's way too big for Miss Nellie. So I decided to just pop over some smaller jumps in my Western saddle and get our confidence. And hopefully when we go off property, we will obviously have our English saddle ready to go. I just have to find the gullets that will fit Miss Nellie. The question for this week is, what would your horse's signature cocktail be? My husband and I kind of have two separate opinions. He thinks that Nellie would love a grasshopper because whether she's under saddle or just in hand, she loves to stop and eat the grass. That's her favorite thing. I think that her signature cocktail would definitely be a mudslide because every time that I put Nellie outside, you can pretty well guarantee that when you go to catch her next, she is going to be covered in mud. Even if it is dry outside, she will somehow find a way to come inside very dirty, and I think it is just an excuse to have some extra brushing. But next week, hopefully, like I said, we'll be getting off property again. I'm hoping to do some obstacles as well as some over fences, assuming that I can get my saddle sorted and fitted to Miss Nellie. So I'm looking forward to that next week, and we'll have plenty more to show then. Okay, hop off. I haven't gotten it on video yet. Kick your one foot out. Kick one foot out, keep the other foot in. And swing your leg over.